Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today we're looking at the first casualty of the group of plants that are brought in to overwinter. So mainly mousses and citrus, there's colocasia and an alocasia and some citrus. So the first casualty is this plant here, which you might think looks okay, but came down this morning and found, sorry, this is a Siam ruby, Musa Siam ruby. So I came down and I found this. So basically, this was just sort of hanging over the side, and at first I thought it was just a brown shrivelling of the leaf, but you can see there's definite rot. Stem rot, it looks like, so there's no saving that. Sadly, you know, it looked like it was putting out a new leaf as well, so I don't know how that's happened. Now this plant is normally I have them down here with a group of other plants, and it's under the grow light, so they just get light, but it may not have been getting enough sunlight around the base, and this area might have been too wet or damp. I don't water it that often. I recently watered it, and it's 2 weeks prior to that I hadn't, you know, let it dry out. So obviously these stems are full of water, and so you don't want to let them dry out completely. So I'm not sure what's happened. So whether there's some root rot, underlying root rot in the pot. Now this came as you see it. I've not changed the pot since I got it from B&M's. It was going fairly cheap, so, and I hadn't seen this variety before, Siam ruby. So I bought it, and I did lift it out of the pot to examine the roots, and the roots don't look that vigorous. You know, I expected to see, you know, with this many plants, 7 plants, well 6 now, 7 plants were in the pot, to see lots of roots, but there weren't that many. Right, so looking at the roots, they're not massive. Doesn't appear to be, you know, sort of brown mushy roots. They look fairly okay, but maybe there's a start of some root rot happening in the centre and I can't see it. So, you know, it would be a shame if I lost them all. But I'm not going to try and attempt to separate and put in individual pots. It's just going to have to wait until after I come back from my holidays, which is not far off now. I'll be away for 3 weeks, and then hopefully maybe some of these will still be alive. But yeah, I don't know if there are issues, you know, happening, because this rock can just appear overnight. You can see there's some fungus there. I might get some turmeric powder or some cinnamon powder and dust that over, remove all these dead sort of leaves as much as possible, and let the area dry out. It doesn't feel particularly wet, the soil, it's moist. It's not bone dry. So, you know, I'm hoping I've not got root rot going on, and, you know, it's travelling up the stem. We'll just have to see. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is pause the camera and just snip away some of those brown bits, and then get some turmeric and dust it over. Right, so I've tried to remove as much of the sort of brown material. I know you're not supposed to sort of strip off too many of the layers, but if there's rot in them, like here for instance, that I don't really want that on there if it's got fungus in it, and there is sort of signs of some rot issues going on here, because it feels wet. You see there? And yeah, so I'm not happy with how that one looks. So snip these bits off, put them in here, and then just give the whole of these stems as much turmeric powder, which turmeric's got an antibacterial kind of fungicidal agent in it, so keeps bacteria at bay, hopefully. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right, so cleared away as much of the debris and sort of patted on turmeric where I could see there were sort of like wounds, and hopefully that will help. Just have to keep on top of it, so I don't just leave it with the turmeric and then forget about it. Probably in a couple of days time just check to see if there's any further deterioration, because once you've got stem rot and root rot, literally overnight you can see the whole plant collapse. So it would be a shame if that happened, but you know, it's the way it goes, I'm afraid. Especially with these bananas, you know, they are just basic water filled stems. See that area there? Not sure what that's going to turn out to be like, but yeah, just have to wait and see. So any comments, welcome in the comment box below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.